Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Songs of Six. It's our lovely community of Riverbend, and we are progressing through some techie stuff. And what did I talk about last episode? Was that about boosting, I think, our grain production? Because I think we are still running at a little bit of a deficit here, and we want to keep bringing up our population as much as possible. So, this was crap land, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, there's some rich soil. And some less good. You know, we already have the irrigation here for the boost. I think we will just go and cram in a wheat farm over here. Well, grain farm, I guess is what they call it. So we'll do that. What do you mean moisture 5%? That can't... Oh, okay. Yeah, soil 101%, moisture 100%. Excellent. This would be an example of keeping it at 5 farmers. Okay, let's go and slap another one in here. Honestly, kind of, I'm thinking as large as can be fit. Obviously, it's going to leave out a few things. Nice to get a real-time preview of what this would end up being. 97% soil is not so bad. 16 farmers. I think that's okay. Although, I think what I will do is trim this down here. So we can get a nice even one. There we go. We'll probably run 16 farmers with a little extra there. Sure. All right. That sounds fine to me. Get both of those set up. That's going to dramatically increase our grain amount. We got a bakery here. That's not the only bakery though, right? And I think there's a bigger one. Yeah, that is in... Oh, that one's not maxed out. Oh. Okay, we didn't have the stuff to sustain it, but I got to remember that I can boost this bakery a little bit. All right. I don't know if I necessarily want to employ more people in the... Oh, does that go into the water? That's interesting. I wonder if that's maybe one of the things that was affecting the soil quality. But let's see this. What's the deal? Oh, look at that. You really are. And being all Dutch about it. Pushing back the water. Claiming some land for some farming. Okay. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Okay, construction is done here. Nope, that's what I thought it was. Oh yeah, you got to go and claim some grain to do the initial planting, but there we go. Get that down, and you'll do that as well. Excellent. Okay, so that should... Ooh, look, yeah, we do need more clay, but that should help to shoot up the grain production going forward. And I do wonder about building another granary over here. Or where is... Okay, so this is bakery... I don't want to click on the baker. Saving. Click on the bakery. Over there. Oh yeah, because there are grain farms over there. Okay. Bread warehouse. Fiber warehouse. Grain. And you've got lots of room. Just next to this daycare. Right, okay. So grain farms, grain storage. And the other one was over here. I think it's here. This bakery's not super mega close to it, but it might be fine. There's also a little bit of room. Like, I'm wondering maybe I should do a little hauler over here, or just an extra random stockpile. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to put more benches down, because I think people, might be some way to get a little bit of a boost to them. I mean, right now, I don't know how much of the manpower is being spent carrying this grain. It's too bad. Like, we get the commute stats, but I don't know if we get, like, hauling stats. And yeah, we got to remember that I can go and employ more people in this bakery. Certainly don't want to be building another one at this time. Planting that, or rather, like, killing the soil over the winter. Hopefully get ready to plant in the summer. Okay, we still have a few more people available, which is great. And then the other thing I want to keep doing periodically is do the room upgrades. And yeah, just keep kind of box selecting a whole bunch of the map. Oh, we still have a bunch of stone. Something else that's short. It must be. I suppose I could do this just in case there's something that's got a valid upgrade in here. Boom. Okay. Oh, we're out of stored booze. Oh, we may not have enough money to buy it anymore. The tavern still has some booze in it, though. Now, I don't know. This tavern's not particularly well centered. Like, maybe I could make it like a mini Little tavern in some of these places, some little corners. Out of breath. But I thought we had our dead body problem under control. This graveyard here. Yeah, most of it is available right now. That's great. And then those guys down here are turned off. And yeah, at some point, yeah, they're mostly full. But at some point, they'll get torn down. I guess I could consider, this is an old graveyard, but we could go and increase our grain warehouse. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. That's not the button I wanted to hit. This one. I'm going to turn this off. I might go and tear this down later and just expand the grain warehouse in this area. Because we're going to want to have huge stockpiles buffered. I think what we need is we do need more bread storage. So there's one bread warehouse. I think that's the only one that was dedicated to bread. We got a warehouse that has no resources assigned and no name. I wonder, was this supposed to be for fabric? We got fabric there. Maybe it'd be a good one for the tailor and just store some clothes. We don't have dedicated clothes storage. Okay, I will do that. Oops. Setting. Oh, and then make sure you got some employees. I don't think that's going to be a very busy job. We got lots of storage here. What we could consider doing is exporting some of this. Oh, okay, that's way too much. Also, oh, no, there was an extra character room. Could store more fabric too. Actually, I might do that. I might do half and half. Or, you know, approximately. Bow fab. Oh, I know we already have a fabric one, but... Okay. We want to store more fiber? No, but we might want to convert more fiber. And it's got a net negative, but I'm not sure that that's accurate. Are my weavers maxed out? Both these weavers are maxed out. I could always do some upgrade, like upgrade of the building or tech upgrade on them. That would be okay. Do this, and then... I want to boost the bakery. No, what I was talking about is increasing the amount of bread storage. So... This is the only bread store. I mean, I could have done the other one as well. The warehouse I was just working on could be doing that. Actually, do I get rid of this physician? We've got the bigger one. This is such a good place for bread storage. Right next to the giant bakery, not too far from that one. Kind of centralized in the city. Okay, I like this idea. We are going to... Well, actually, I guess I can leave most of these walls up here. Although, are these wooden walls? They are. I mean, I suppose I could convert them. Oh, there's a little trail. You know what? Let's just get rid of that. Put the fence back up. Good. Can't let our critters get out of here. Okay. Anytime you want to finish that last one. Thank you. All right. Then take this. And we're going to make sure this is stone. And we're going to embiggen to here. I'll leave that little path back there. Right. I'll need some support, but that's fine. Clump, 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 clump. All right. I mean, it's not symmetrical. That's not going to bother anyone, right? Oh, wait, hold on. They're still missing a little bit there. All right. Do this. Ooh. Okay. Stream temps. Oh, I don't think it upgraded the existing walls. That's interesting. Okay. Well, it's fine because we can go structures, stone, convert. Yeah. Hopefully I did that right. I'm not going to have to rebuild this whole thing again. Construct, 75 workers available. Nice. Okay. Very few sick people as well. Could have made that a little shorter just for symmetry, but oh well. I could have added more doors too, which might not have been the dumbest thing ever. Children sleeping outside. We have barely any homeless people. Okay, is this back up? Yes. So what I want to do... hold on, I could do it here. Crank up the bread storage. There we go. So now we have a lot more ability to store more bread. We already got 9 months of food stored up. And I am worried about the decay here. Like, that 300 a day decay sucks. But having a big bread buffer is going to be nice. This is still trending upwards, so I'm not going to add more people to the bakery right now. Because that's feeling kind of okay. And you were set to automatic? Good. Excellent. All right. Do I want to get more of these labs? Do I want to... What is our... I guess I want to get the tooling industry up, don't I? Yes. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a import for steel and for coal next to a smithy for the tools. And then what we'll do is we'll convert over to trying to mine some of it. So this was steel ore, for example. I mean, some of it is... Oh, that's stone. That's steel. Yes. And there was a big ore deposit over there, which is really the big giant one. And then the coal is partially covered. Right, and there's still coal over here. Do I want to do... Where do I want to do tools? The tools like might be good between the steel and the coal in some fashion. I think I'll build it over here. Now, I kind of want to plan for a large amount of steel. Like tool production. So I might make a really big building or just something tileable, you know? I think that's still relatively reasonable. So it is the smithy, right? Forges tools, weapons, or metal armor from coal and metal. So what I'm going to do... Let's just do a straight shot over here for the moment. And that. Okay. And then, let's see. Let's set up a warehouse. I wonder if it's 50-50. I could just do just the iron here. Or maybe I'll do a 7 wide internal space, just because I don't need to worry about supports. And for now, what I could do is I could store both the iron and the coal inside of here. And then what I might do is move the coal to be stored near the coal mine later on. I'm sure, you know what? If I just trim this back by 1, it's exactly the same amount of storage. But yeah, we can't put them back. Does that lead to higher density? Maybe it does, actually. Maybe I'm going to have to regrow it. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I had the right thing before. Not there. Here. And there. And then this. And then doors. I'm going to do a double door in the middle. And then there. And then there. Okay. And then I'm going to set up importers. I mean, I may have to export some more stuff for money. Yeah, it's like annoying that it's the same, it's a different size than the others, than the exporters. Sure, this and this. Okay. And then, hello yearly report. Probably should set up some more exports. I'm going to be financing this. Do I just want to go 7 wide so I don't worry about supports? Because, I mean, again, other than the fact that, like, I end up building a little bit of extra wall, I go 29. That was an internal block size. And then what I can do is... Not quite fit 2 of those, huh? No, but I could do that and that. And then if I do the auxiliary station... That. Unless I want lots of internal storage. I think that's a good idea. And then... I could do another workbench... here with a nice entrance, and then another little auxiliary station. Say right there. You know, we could probably cram more stuff into this. I'll just do those 2 doors. Smithy. Employs 31 people. And I could just sort of copy it, put them back to back or something. That's going to be fine. I mean, I don't know. Maybe... Are we not processing enough fiber? Is this... It's because it's always pinned, so it's a little odd. That's a clothing situation. Plus 20. Okay, there's not much of a positive. And how's our happiness here? 85%. I think I may have to get some... Okay, the tavern's clearly not satisfying everyone. Yeah, I could put down a token stock in court, but unlocking it's fairly pricey. Food stall. I wonder if this is capped just based on our... If there's like a service level thing or what. Load 74%. Yeah, there's some upgrades which will just add some quality. It needs pottery and furniture. You should probably unlock that. What I'm going to do, though, first is I'm going to say room upgrade. Once again, I'm going to start from here. Yeah, so we don't have enough material for that. Some of it's going to need some gears. But some stuff just got upgraded, which seems like a good idea. And right, tech-wise, what I want to do is under here. Wait, where's the... Is the tool not under this category or is it under here? Oh! What is this? Ration making. Okay, the paper maker. The masonry, right, okay. Forging. Oh, I need 15 or 16 innovation. I'm probably at the innovation cap with these. Is there a way to know? Oh, well, hold on. If you don't have clay, that is an issue. Okay. Do we just set up a new clay pit? I think we'll probably end up doing some housing on the coast here to run these mines. Yeah, I should probably assume that. Okay. Again, I'm sorry the humans hate working it. Okay, we're going to cover all this. Could run up to 600 workers. We're not going to do that. Cut off. Oh. I wonder if it's complaining about... Maybe it's the lack of road. Let's get a road first. I'm going to make this 3 wide. Actually, do I want to do it on the other side? Well, maybe I have both. I don't know, but I'm going to cancel this one for a sec. I'm going to come over here because this is going to be important for the gem mines. No, we probably want an alternate path to this area as well. So let's say I do this. You know what? Let it get built for a second. We'll revisit you. We got to remember our pottery industry is using a bunch of the clay as well, right? But, well, net +2, yeah, but barely. And we do use it for a few other random things. Okay, you are here to import coal. the midway point. I don't know, to the quarter. And you are going to import ore to the quarter point, which mostly will go here, but I can't tell you a destination or anything for that. Okay. But that will be here. We got some constructors, yes. We got the material, yes. Furniture is going up. I think I still have one of the carpenters turned off, which I'm going to say is still fine for now. Surprised this isn't finishing. Suppose I want this before the smithy, but right, you don't have workers because people just drop it off here. These workers will go and collect it. Okay, so that's going to be fine. Smithy. And there might be some stuff that already has the ability to use tools unlocked as is. But I suspect that a bunch of it will be different. Now, we can go and preemptively turn off the tools importing. Turn that off. Stop importing tools. Oh, our money's gone. That's great. We need to get some of our exports going on. What are you blinking about? Oh, it's because we're out of furniture? No. Stone? Regular stone? Oh, it's regular stone. Okay. This warehouse is done. We'll put you on auto-employ. And you are going to accept 30 crates of coal and the rest of it as ore. I don't know if the 50-50 mix is what we're looking for, but we'll see what happens when this finishes. Ooh, the blinking is crazy. Yeah, we need to produce more furniture because that's one of our primary exports. Maybe I should turn on the other carpenter now. If I can remember. Come on. Hire 120 people. We won't have enough. But that's okay. Yeah. No, get it started. That's fine. We'll definitely have a worker deficit. Ooh, there's someone emigrating. Oh, no. Yeah, then all of the jobs are working, which is too bad. Riches. What is this based on? Plebeians, higher value. How much riches are in your coffers? Oh, is it literally this money? They want us to stockpile a bunch of money. Oh, so right now it would max out at 4.1 million. Huh. I wonder, like, would it be better? Right, metal import. Wait, I'm confused. What is this smithy making? Oh, from coal and metal. Fudge. Okay. So, but presumably with coal and ore, there's probably what? A forge? A smelter? Metal smelter. It's lined up, right? Yes, I think so. I'll go to 29 internal space. That's sort of our block size. Actually, then I'll do it here. 1, 2, 3. Which we may or may not trim just to make a pattern work. I don't know. Furnaces. I don't think I got any of these yet, right? Okay, and I really do quite like a big internal storage. And then the auxiliary furnaces. 100%. Okay. So in theory, we could stop our metal import. I think we needed some to maintain some of the buildings, but we're going to be making our own. So this was the metal one, so I'm going to cancel that. So I'm importing eggs, booze, I could just set a higher target. Maybe I'll just stop these. The booze we sort of have to keep going. The gems I'm going to stop now. And then these guys, yes, for now. Because we don't have the manpower to go and mine that, but that will be the goal. Okay. And then furniture count's going up faster now. That's good. People don't pay tax or anything. We can't get any money just from our people, can we? I think it's all through trade. Trade, inflation. Yeah, and the tourism, which we could go and set up. An inn and stuff like that might be kind of cool. Might be better than this export-oriented business. I don't know. The person immigrating makes me sad. No, we don't have the workforce. Insufficient workers assigned. Okay, so you take coal and metal. Produce tools. Oh, we don't have the metal right now. Okay, you know what? Let me, we'll tell you what. I'll just turn off this building for the moment. They don't respond immediately. There we go. Or workers there. Do I need to pull people out of the carpenters after all? I don't know. We need that. There's something else I want to kill off. Right, this road is here. Play situation, it's scooching up slowly. I guess I can't really afford to put these workers here. Oh, I like how they did the landscape there. Okay. That's a little weird, but okay. I don't know what's going on there. Graveyards available. Okay, there we go. So this, can I just blow it up this way? Yes. Delete that room. Oh, super screenshot. And this still has some people in it. Okay, but this does free up a little bit of material for whatever that might be worth. Yeah, still no workers there. No workers there either, but still netting a positive. Okay. Yeah, I may have overdone it on some of the wood cutting. I think we'll want it, because I think we'll probably end up scaling up the woodcutters some more. Paper maker. Actually, speaking of, do you have, like, I don't think we've got a furniture stockpile near here. I don't know. I think maybe it's still fine. I get a breakdown to, like, people who are in other, yeah, I don't know. Tools. Equipment boosts the efficiency of the room. When equipped, each tool degrades the rate 4% per day. But it's still, presumably it's going to be a mode we check on for some of these places, right? Is there something I should be spending my knowledge on? Not entirely convinced the school was the right thing to do, but sure. Oh, we can make our embassies. You know what? This might be good, because I'm trying to build some friendship. Empire. Oh, with administration. Okay. Oh, I can use knowledge. Oh, that makes my administrators more efficient. Oh, that's paper filing. Improved laboratory. Using knowledge, improve the laboratory. When it gives us an upgrade level, what kind of equipment is required for that? Do we have the material? A bunch of metal. I mean, sort of, kind of, but not really, not yet. I could fancy up the houses for the second floor using exactly 60 knowledge. We don't have a lot of homelessness, so I'm not sure that's the way to go. Clay and the cut stuff. Fancy benches. Sport. I mean, they do like it. I don't know. Knowledge. 60 for the asylum. Let's do it. All right, let's build our first asylum. Is there a good spot where we might do it? Right next to the school. Oh, we're up to 30 insane people, so yes. Or deranged, I suppose I should say. You know what? I think we're going to need a bigger asylum than that. I don't know if it needs to be close to anything. I kind of out of the way kind of makes some amount of sense. I might do a stockpile there, so I might hold off on that. Off by the water. I don't know. Here. You know what? It is kind of funny. Or maybe here. Okay. So cells. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, I can't resize these. We want these in sets of 4 because that's going to be the ideal worker count. And yeah, no matter what, we're going to need some supports because even this width needs supports. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do this. Let's go with double this size. Let's do this. Oh no, wait, it's got to be bigger. You know what? Just build it too big, then trim it back. No. That. Now, shrink. What? Oh, this bit. Actually, I'm a little surprised. Huh. Because it would split this in 2. Do I want to leave an extra row to walk past? Sure. Okay, like that, and then... Oh no, this doesn't work. Okay, let me trash and start over. Draw bigger than needed. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to make this vent long enough for 8 on each side. We'll go long but narrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I can just drag now. Like so. Then... Wait. Did it kill one? Or, yeah, it did. Okay. Don't know why exactly, but sure. There we go. Everything's hunky-dory if I do it this way. We'll do a 3 wide, 3 wide. Stone. Needs a little bit of metal, which we still have a little bit of. All right. Assignment. Asylum. Big enough for 16 deranged people, which is half our current deranged people. Which, and they do get, cured over time. They get their treatment, so hopefully this will be sufficient. So it'll be a while where some of them are still going to roam around, but hopefully we'll have some turnover, and then that'll be good. Okay, still need that. Do I want to go and drop off some workers somewhere? These, just the one tailor, you're working there. And in theory, we're getting positive clothing. Wow, that's crazy. Do I want to increase the rations that people get? I don't know if it'd be better to have more food stored. I updo this. Cuts that down in half. I think orange is bad. Oh, you're also not getting your drinks, right? Because we don't have enough money. So that's actually why it's going down. No, I'm going to go back to normal over here. Oh, I could give you guys more furniture for your houses. And fabric. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to max these out. It means less selling, but let's get their houses. I suppose there was a diminishing returns now that I think about it. But I think this is, let's do this. We might have some of these hit 0 temporarily. And a disease outbreak. Wow, we're down to like what was that? Like 13 sick people or something a second ago before this hit? Well, I guess we're really going to be pressure testing this graveyard over here. And our hospitals. And our workforce balance. Man. Okay. So I should double check the nobility count here. Make sure these are still covering. And yeah, we got a lot of those. I'm surprised how few grain farmers we have. Grain is clearly very, very food efficient, which makes sense. Paper going up, but barely. It's actually in a nice balanced state. I could even turn around and I could import these and export tools as an attempt to make a little bit of money. Yeah, employees of the bakeries have plummeted. I bet they have. This is quite the crash here. You know what? I think I'm going to sell more of my wildlife. I'm exporting that, aren't I? Oh, this is the import depots. Yeah. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know if I can save any. I don't know. I'll keep 10%. I don't think we use the wildlife for anything. I mean, I guess we want some around in case we decide to put down a new farm. But yeah, I'll just keep 10% in our stockpiles. We're going to get rid of the rest. Tries to raise a few more funds. Okay, workers are getting fixed a little. Metal smelter. I don't know if we're going to be running a deficit here. I'm net positive for the moment. But yeah, what we're going to need is more clay to run our science labs. And that is a grody building compared to that one. Masonry. We could stockpile the masonry and sell some of this too. Yeah. Do we have a cut stone warehouse? I don't think we do. No. So what I'm going to do, right next to this mason, I'm going to make another warehouse. This one's going to be for storing cut stone. I don't think it has to be huge, although I don't. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we can keep it flexible for things. We can have different options. We could do a mixed warehouse. I quite like the single-purpose ones because it's quite easy to understand what's going on them. I don't leave an alley. I can't leave an alley. I could just have an internal wall. So I guess the answer to that is no. Near there. And near there. All right, so that's going to be for cut stone. And then I'm going to build an exporter. Right back by this. Over here. What? What is this? You recently received a letter from Jared I, ruler of Robetsky. It recently sponsored an expedition to far corners of Six. The venture was only partially successful. While did yield returns, part of its force were captured and turned out that the faction is larger, more warlike allies. Jared I expects that its lands will soon be attacked in retaliation, no force to spare at the moment. Due to their unfamiliarity with the local rulers, it should be possible to mislead the raiders into attacking you instead. No! Do not. At some point, we'll do warfare, but not now. Okay, so yeah, we're going to export cut stone from this thing. The other central buildings still have the priority, or they all should. I should actually, at some point, do a check on that to make sure that is the case. Like, there's a central one here, and it does have the priority set. So it should pull the stone from this stone warehouse. And this is just going to sell from here. And whenever it's like at probably half full. Half full buffer over here, more buffers in some of the other central places. Yeah. And we don't produce that quickly, though we might end up doing more at some point. I'm just feeling the cut stone is getting up right now. I'm not building grand buildings right now, and I don't know if I will go to that. There's still some we can spend on some upgrades. Actually, I have some extra houses here. Well, there's 4 homeless humans, and I'm not sure why. Is it just a zone question? It might be a zone question. Hold on, that needs to be set. Just a second here. Nearly done being cleared. Right, and smithy is currently turned off. But producing metal right now isn't so bad. It's not like we have the workers for this anyway. A decent food stockpile. All right, loyalty's okay, and the happiness did go up a little. There you go, drinks. Yeah, because we hit our money, so drinks came in again. So there, some people got their drinks. Right, we did the extra furnishing as well. So that will have helped. All right, physician access is definitely lower than we'd like. Also, I think more benches, although I do think the benches are a little bit limited by the quality of the benches available. Negative knowledge. Yeah, innovation, because we don't have the scientists anymore. Just waiting for this to get finished. I guess they always offer the starting 10, and then their happiness kicks in at that point. I am wondering about pulling in, like, the lizard folk, which are these guys, because they don't mind working the clay pit. I should probably... Yeah, do we just do a big international thing? What if there's some crankiness? Oh, okay, 13 deranged. Is that... Does it not count the ones that are chained up, or do we have 13? 16 in here. Yeah, so that must be 13 wild deranged. And clearly some people have already been healed, or some of them left. Okay, this is ready, so this is for Cutstone. Suppose I didn't put the dash, I'd have more characters to write with, but it's okay. And then you're going to grab from here. It's at least halfway, and you need to tell what material, so it's cut stone. Don't do any of the others, and then just sell. Okay. So if this is half full of cut stone... Now, it could be that we're stockpiling too much cut stone now, and I might want to set a different target. You know what? I could probably say something like... There. 20% buffer for now, because there are some other stone in other places. But do I want to sell it right now, or would I rather do more upgrades? As many things as can. Actually, furniture's a blocker. And actually, maybe I don't want to upgrade houses right now, because we have a lot of empty houses. And if I'm doing the box select, I'm wasting a lot of resources on those houses, which is also increasing the cut stone maintenance. Okay, yes, that was a mistake. I was too eager to do the upgrade. I wonder if I can just close the bakery for a bit. Close one of the bakeries. Well, we do want the stockpile, and if we end up with more, we can even give them more food. Yeah. Did I close the Onks pastures? I'm gonna close this one. And I don't know... These numbers here, yeah, it's gonna be actually really annoying to bring this back up. I guess if I just close it, and I wonder if I reopen it, will it go back to... Okay, it goes to 28, which I guess is fine. Close you, we don't need the fabric. How are we doing on leather? Yeah, we're not sitting on tons of leather. Nor are we sitting on tons of meat, so I don't really want to close those. I wonder if the whole mushroom farming was silly. But it doesn't hire that many people. Daycares, presumably more daycares would still be useful. How are we doing here? This one can be trashed. Oh. Yep. Well, I guess we do need the bakeries to keep chooching because we're just giving away a bunch of stuff now. All right, metal is slowly ticking upwards. Okay, I'm going to go and open up the smithy, and we'll see about starting to assign some tools to things. Although that, I think, will further need tech, so... Because, yeah, I do have tools. Hold on. I don't think I've got anything that can use tools. And I don't know, the grain farm... Actually, probably the tool shop is first. Or wait, is this... No, that's overtime. Days off. Inspect. Oh, that's the workers. Woodcutters, well... No, we're really not netting much. How many people are employed in the warehouse? Is it possible logistics? You know, is our logistics just doing too much? Yeah, maybe that's where the inefficiencies in my kingdom are. People are spending too much time moving shit around. Does this central warehouse, do we need leather distributing to our people? No, I think leather... I think fiber doesn't have to get distributed among our people. I don't think we have a dedicated livestock storage, so we might still need this as a catch-all. I gotta think about, like, what... Like, the food and to people's homes. I don't even know if we need the tools here. I'm just wondering if that might bring down some of this workload. We could also bring down some of the radii. You were upgraded, right, which increases your stockpile, which is also nice. Ah, auto employ. Cool down. We got water, we're gonna be fine. The sickness has mostly gone away. Our population has been frustratingly static here. How do I get a good... Where are my shrines? We might be a little low on shrines. You're gonna be quality limited, which is part of it. I don't know if I've got another series of shrines down here, do I? How are people feeling about their religious access? I don't like that I can't read this very well to know if the problem is that the shrines are overloaded. Actually, well, they're definitely not overloaded here. It might be a question of walking to them, but we definitely don't need more. That's not the issue. Load on the physician's fine. Workload is low. Well, right now because no one's sick. Toggle off the hospital? Huh. I still have a little baby one somewhere, don't I? Hospital's kind of pink. With a little plus? Or I don't know, maybe that's the only one. Maybe I got rid of the other one, and that's the only hospital. I wonder if I can scale back on the workers there? Red went away, so we don't have that. Which is going to impact some of this stuff. You just hand out money. Huh. Give everyone a day off for some loyalty. Work overtime. I don't like that we're not making their jobs. Oh, God, should I really... Okay. Well, I'm going to put a cut in here, but I think what I might do is declare this city open to all. Because I'm betting we can shoot our population up quite quickly with some of the other species. Because I think they're... I think the amount they need scales with how many there are. I don't know. It might be full population. Like, it could be this first group of people are going to be brilliantly happy and lots more of them are going to be willing to come. Or they're going to immediately fall to similar levels as humans. Maybe worse because we don't have all the resources. But hopefully they could work the jobs that, you know, they prefer more. Like, again, the lizard folk, they don't mind working the clay pits the same way. can't trim back the number of the people here. We need the clay aggressively. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll put the cut in here, and I'm seriously going to consider, is it time to just open the city up? It's a little easy. Oh, there's the other hospital. It was a little easier to just monitor one. Here, I'm going to bring this down to, like, 5 workers. I'll try to remember to bring it up next time there's a plague. The other one as well. Just 5 and 5. I mean, smaller in the first place. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. We'll figure out what we're doing. Oh, there's some more religious buildings over there. And yeah, the load is super low. So, do they have available upgrades? No. Worship with style. That might be worth getting. I don't know. And plus, I think it gets us towards temples. So, all right, folks. See you next time. Bye-bye.